As y'all can see right now, I'm repping the G from a park, Gresham Park. Today we lost one of our beloved coaches over there, Coach Hurst. I want to give a moment of silence for him right quick. Rest well, King, until we see each other again. Hope everything is fine. Sending condolences and prayers to your family and comfort as well during this transition. Let's give Coach a moment of silence. All right. Let's get on in this thing because you know what? It's a lot that's happening right now. If you did not get a chance to check out the show that I did yesterday talking about AD Suggs over at FAMU, do yourself a huge favor. Go over there and check that out. If you see her out in the street, give her a kind, loving word. Let her know that you're rocking with her, okay? Phenomenal person. Let her know that you're rocking with her, okay? Because she is one of them ones. But you know what? We got to talk about another young lady that's one of them ones. Yeah, Coach gonna give you the ladies back to back because I often feel sometimes they get neglected and overlooked as far as their what they bring to just sports in general, what they bring to the culture. Sometimes they're overlooked, and sometimes we got to pick them up and uplift just a little bit more to let them know how much they are appreciated. Because I mean, hey, you got some phenomenal ladies out here that's willing to put it on the line, and I keep using the word being selfless. Not selfish, but selfless. Not coming with confrontation, but coming with an opportunity or a means for everyone to move forward. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at, some of the things that's happening. I'm looking at these ladies that's out here just putting on either for their school playing softball, women playing flag football, they playing soccer, bowling, you name it. But, you got ladies out here now, they want to get in that grid. They want to get out there on the gridiron. They want to show y'all they can put in that work. So you know what? Coach said, hey, let's go ahead and talk about one. We're gonna talk about another one of them ones. We're going to get into it right after this. It's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, share these videos, and tap in the friend until tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. Guys, if you have not followed me on X, Instagram, Facebook, please make sure y'all do that. We're trying to grow those communities as well. So let's make sure we do those also. Get over there, make sure y'all tap in a friend or two, and make sure y'all, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue to keep growing this channel. We're growing this channel. I want to see this, I want to see this thing take off. It's time for it to take off. We've been sitting in the waiting pattern long enough. It's time to take off. So let's get this thing moving. But I got to talk about the product that we see when it comes to football. And I'm going to be real with you. Right now, there's a lot of players that's in the transfer portal. You try to figure out exactly where they're going to go. In some instances, some of the players that should have stayed where they were decide they want to take a chance on themselves. Man, shoot, I could get over here. I could go somewhere else and do it. The coach don't like me. The coach don't want to do this. Coach won't give me no opportunity. Well, guess what? When you're given an opportunity, what do you do with it? Are you that one to get out there on the field and showcase what you can do? Or are you that person that, you tuck tail, curl up in the corner, you want to use every excuse you can under the sun as to why things didn't go the way that you expected them to go? Not because you put the work in, but why they didn't go in the manner which you expected them to go. Well, you got to remember one thing too, team sport. If we play a team sport and you got people that don't play team, they're not a good fit. They not a good fit. We can be real with that. They just not a good fit. They just not a good fit. But how often does a female get an opportunity to showcase her talents playing a male-dominant sport at a college where, it's a rarity that you hear about a female getting out there doing something? Well, there's a young lady that took advantage of the opportunity, 2023. This is why I say I like, I haven't talked about Coach T.C. Taylor. I got something coming for y'all in depth as far as with him and the coaching staff over there. They're doing some great things. But when you are a visionary and you see things in the manner in which they're going, you have to think outside the box sometimes. Now, actually, I did a show on this before. in which, I was talking about what was happening over there with them during that transition moment where, Coach Prime was leaving, Coach T.C. Taylor's taking over the team. And, he had to get some things going. He had players going down left and right because they played a rigorous schedule during that season, and they needed a kicker. Y'all already know where I'm going to go with this. They needed a kicker in this thing. And you know what? You had some folks come out there that showed that they could kick. And you had this one young lady that came out there on the field, and she took advantage of the opportunity. An opportunity that's not really given to a lot of folks all the time. Because remember, we always see the finished product after they get out there on the field from, summer break, summer camp, spring camp. And then when it comes time to kick the ball off in the fall, now we get to see, okay, hey, what does this team really look like here? And Jackson State, they got caught up in the rapture a little bit where they needed another kicker. I believe the kicker went down, got injured. They needed some folks to come in there, and this young lady showed up. She showed up and showed out. She showed them what she could do. The young lady I'm talking about, former soccer player from Ventura, California. She brought elite athleticism to the program, and you know what? In order for you to get out there and kick that daggone ball, you got to have fearlessness in your heart. And that's something that she has because she ain't afraid of nothing. She gonna get out there, hey, line it up. Hey, line it up, tee that bad boy up. She gonna kick it and do what she got to do. And funny thing is, I remember watching her in the game against Bethune-Cookman. She looked a little shaky out there on the field when she kicked that first, she kicked off the first time. I think she kicked it, was it 25 yards or something like that. It wasn't a long kick, but she was able to do it. And she submitted her name in the history. But let's go back before we get to the history part of what she was able to do while she was at Jackson State. Because, see, you got to understand, in order for her to have her story and create history, she had to have a beginning. And that beginning started when she was at St. Bonaventure High School. And she was a dual sport athlete where she played soccer as well as football. Now, she did get injured while she was in high school. I'm sure all of you guys already know this already. She got injured while she was in high school, in which I believe she had to get was an ACL surgery or something like that. And she couldn't play soccer, but they allowed her to continue to keep kicking that ball for the football team. Now, funny thing is, this young lady, she set off a couple of records for us. First team, Arementa led football. She was honorable mention. She was CIF Soccer Player of the Year. She was All-County Soccer Player of the Year. And she was first team Tri-Valley. I'm sure this young lady probably got an extensive record as far as her accomplishments out there on the football field as well as the soccer field that can go on and on and on and on. But this young lady was able to get out there on that field and showcase what she was able to do. Matter of fact, Coach T.C. Taylor and the coaching staff, they had her go out there and kick 3 field goals against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff in a game. This young lady left Jackson State, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think she has, 100% field goal. She has 100%. She has 100%. She's made 100% of her kicks while at Jackson State. Now, that's a great record. Yeah, she kicked 3. I'm sure y'all like, hey, coach, you put her in there for another one, so she probably would have missed 4 and 5. Then it would have been 100%. Like, look, now, she's finishing up her degree, if I'm not mistaken, at Jackson State University. But one thing that has come across the desk is the fact that she's going to get the opportunity to continue her football career. Yeah, guys, she's going to play for the Mississippi Panthers women's football team. That football team is in the Women's National Conference. They're in the Women's National Football Conference that has 17 teams throughout the United States. Like I said, they go from far west to far east playing women's football. So you got some women out there that's cracking some heads out there on that field. And guys, if she's coming to a town near you, take your tail out there, go buy you some tickets to go support the teams. Because matter of fact, last season they went 6-2. So them young ladies out there, they playing some ball out there. So hey, salute to the Mississippi Panthers as far as what they were able to do last season. But let's keep it real now. Let's keep it real. Leilani Armenta is definitely one of them ones that will get out there and show what she can do. She left Jackson State football program as a national champion. She got the national championship with Jackson State last year from, all the hard work and effort she put into getting out there competing against the fellas to kick field goals. So I definitely look forward to seeing her get over there with the Mississippi Panthers and do some great things with them as well. But guys, like I said before, if you see out there on campus, tell her your favorite coach went ahead, tuned in, tapped in, told a friend, they need to come over there and check her out, kicking that football for the Mississippi Panthers when she get out there with them next season. Their season has concluded. Congratulations to the 2025 Women's National Football Conference champion. and definitely look forward to seeing what you guys do come in 2026. As far as, getting out there and play some ball, it's closest to me for me to come watch play. Y'all got the Florida. Oh, no. Yes, y'all do. Y'all played Atlanta Truth. Yeah, buddy. I definitely, when I find out y'all coming here to Atlanta to play, I definitely bring my behind out there and come support. Because like I said before, I'm just a sport junkie. I love sports all the time. But congratulations again to Leilani Armenta on her accomplishments on becoming a part of the Mississippi Panthers women's football team. But guys, like I said before, make sure y'all go ahead. If y'all see her out and about, congratulate her. Let her know, hey, listen, we cheering for you. Get out there and make this thing happen. But your favorite coach is going to go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.